Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm TA Plate, your trading buddy. So it's been quite a good week for Malaysia market. So it's Thursday today. Is 31st. It's the last day of the March. Okay. So if you have been trading for this week, I believe the overall momentum, the overall sentiment is still quite good. Although we have some corrections kicks in, but so far overall as I monitor, the the whole formation and direction is still going on the good directions, still going upwards, so nothing much to worry. All right, so in this video, as usual, I will be sharing with you two counters, and before that, of course, I will be briefly go through the chart performance of our major indices. Then we go into the counters like usual. The first counter that I'm going to share with you today is DNEX, and the second one is EKOVEST. All right. So if you're watching my video for the first time, you can click into my channel, and don't forget to subscribe, of course. And our last video, I was mentioning about the tourism and recovery stock, the OWG, which is having a really good formation. And another one is Minho. All right. So if you haven't watched the previous video, you can click into my channel and watch the previous video. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Okay, so let's move into the chart. Okay. All right. So the first chart that I'm going to show you for today is the chart of Dow Jones. Okay. So it's US trading time right now. So you can see that nothing much for me to update on the chart of the United States market, the US market, because it's on a reversal formations. So far so good. Because as long as I said, as long as the index is supported on above the MA lines, so it shall going upwards and sustaining with the reversal formations. All right, so far the similar review for Dow Jones chart and also US 500 and also the Nasdaq. So nothing much to updates over here. Okay, so next I goes into directly into our Malaysia market for today. All right, so so these two of the orange lines, is the uptrend channel that we have for KLCI. So far so good. We are in the very good formations and directions, and I said at opening. So today you can see that the index of KLCI has been testing the support of MA25, and is successfully close above the MA, which is a good sign. Okay, so in overall, I'm not worried too much on the performance of KLCI. As long as it maintains within the uptrend channel, then it should be favorable trading environment for us, either investor or the traders. Because in the current situation, we can see that the price of both oil, the crude oil and also the palm oil, are at a, I would say, at a higher price level. So this is a good condition for the Malaysian market, because both are our very very important exports, which has a very huge portion. So as long as the crude oil and also the palm oil maintaining at a high price level, then it should be the favorable environment for the Malaysian market. So so after I briefly go through the chart of KLCI index, let's move into the counters for today. So without further ado, let's get into the first counter. Okay, so the first counter that I'm going to show you is DNEX. All right, so I believe if you have been trading or invest in Malaysian market for more than 1 year, you should have heard of this counter, because this counter since the beginning of last year of 2021, it's been on market spotlight. Many of traders or investors has went into this counter. So we can read it from two perspectives, from the fundamental itself and also the TA, the technical analysis. Because if we see, if you have been reading some news of DNEX, I can show you a few. So from the fundamental side, so this is one of the catalysts that DNEX have since last year. It has acquired the Steelterra, which is the chip maker in Malaysia. Okay, that's the first news. And second one is the Foxconn, the Honhoi Taiwan companies, one of the largest chip maker, has been becomes the substantial shareholder in DNEX. So it brings DNEX to another level. Totally have a more important position in the chip making industry. Yeah, so these two major news are the catalyst of the DNEX from the fundamental side. All right. And then if you're looking at the TA itself, yeah, so if you're looking at the TA itself, you can see it from the weekly chart I will show you. Okay, so you can see for the price at the beginning of last year, yeah, February of 2021, the share price is just traded on 28 cents, yeah, somewhere around 20 cent plus. And then it has been gaining a huge momentum, a very great momentum, you can see. So after the first wave over here, it has hit, yeah, the high of 1 ringgit, yeah, somewhere around 1 ringgit. And then based on the consolidation, within the range of I would say somewhere around here, yeah, you can see the consolidation stage. Okay, so be somewhere around 67 cents until 1 ringgit, yeah. So take a rest over here for the time period of from March to January of this year, yeah. So it's been a quite long resting period for DNEX, yeah, more than half a year. But then you can see starting from January of 2022, it has started to gain the momentum again, yeah. So from the price of around 80 cents plus, and has been traded as high as 1 ringgit and 33 cents, yeah, which is the highest for the past few years. Okay. Alright, so this is a big picture of DNEX since the beginning of 2021. So you can see that the momentum and the money flow of the market has been focusing on DNEX so much. Yeah, so you can see the momentum has been sustaining quite well for almost more than 1 year, I would say. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're holding DNEX right now, so I would just giving my review of DNEX of what I would expect next on the chart of DNEX. Yeah, so I will review it from the perspective of the technical analysis. All right, so you can see the chart of DNEX. Yeah, so from the beginning of 2022, from the lowest price of 76 cents and has been pushed to the highest of 1 ringgit and 33 cents, as I mentioned just now. Okay, so it's been a really strong momentum over here, and then the correction kicks in. All right, the correction kicks in on the February last month. Okay, so for now you can see the share price has been considered stabilized. Yeah, considered stabilized above the MA, which is still a good sign. Yeah, which is still a good sign. But then if you are holding this counter, or I would say if I'm holding this counter, what I will monitor next is I will make a support line. Okay, I will make a support line on using the moving average line itself as a support. Okay, as long as the share price doesn't support it above the MA lines, I will see it as a momentum is getting weaker, yeah, so maybe I will take profit or at least take a partial profit to protect my paper gain. All right, so if I'm not holding this counter, what I will monitor is whether the share price can support it around this level, yeah, because as you can see, you can imagine that after a strong push over here and the correction kicks in, it seems like a time for it to choose the direction. Yeah, it's still uncertain yet whether to go up or go down. So it depends on the buy and sell power in this counter. Yeah. So if I haven't I haven't entered into this counter, I will keep on monitoring. Yeah, I will keep on monitoring. Provided if I have a really good confidence on the fundamental and the prospect, I will monitor on this counter, and then to see whether there's a more confirmations from the chart itself. Yeah, to see whether is it really stabilized and getting supported well, then only I will consider to make an entry into the DNEX. All right. So, of course, what I was saying just now is just my review and analysis from the technical analysis itself. So, if you're a long-term investor and you strongly believe in the prospect of DNEX in the next few years in the chip maker industry, so that's another story I would say, yeah. Because if you are, holding this counter with the perspective of a long-term investor, then of course you have your own belief, and the chart seems not to be so important to long-term investors. Yeah. Okay, so there's I would say there's a two different methods and two different strategy, yeah, in investing a counter. Okay, so make sure you know which type you are and what strategy they are going to use in not just counter of DNEX in each of every trading or investment. All right. Okay, so so in short, I would say in overall, the formation of DNEX is still good, yeah, it's still good, and the momentum is still okay. Just that you need to monitor next is whether the momentum will getting lesser, and the way to monitor it is the share price at least have to sustain above the moving average support, yeah. Even that it consolidate around this level, so it's still considered okay as long as supported above the MA. All right. So for me, that's my review on the chart of DNEX. Okay. All right. So next we move into the counter of the second counter. I would say, yeah, it's EKOVEST. Okay, EKOVEST, construction counter. Okay, so if you have been trading in our markets for the past 1 to 2 weeks, you will see that the construction counter is actually quite bullish, right? I can show you the index of construction sector. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can see. I think this I mentioned in the previous video somewhere around. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, so you can see that the construction index, yeah, of our not this one. We'll say this construction. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. Yeah, sorry, this one is consumer. Okay, so this is construction index. Okay, so you can see that the construction index has been breakout from the downtrend. Yeah, so this orange, the downtrend line. So after hitting a double bottom, it has breakout from the downtrend, and then a strong reversal kicks in, and you can see for the past 1 week, the construction index seems to be remains bullish. Yeah, and of course, under this bullish construction index, I found a counter that is still yet to move so too much, and I think it has opportunities for us to do some trading over there. Yeah, so the counter that I mentioned is EKOVEST. Okay. Okay, so you can see in overall, we're looking at a big picture, all right? So you can see the chart of EKOVEST seems to have been consolidated, yeah, and near to the bottom for quite a long time, okay? So the bottom line you can set over here, okay? So the bottom is here, is 375, okay? So it hits a first bottom, second bottom, and third bottom. So it's triple bottom formations, okay? So it's considered a strong bottom, I would say. And then it's been a consolidation. You can see the moving average line has been death cross and golden cross here and there, okay, here and there. So but then what you need to monitor is whether the real momentum has already kicked in. Yeah, what you can see is okay, let me draw a line for you first. Okay, so this is okay, so this could be the resistance line, okay, because hit the once and twice over here. Okay, so you can see that in overall, the chart of EKOVEST seems to already get some momentum because you can see some volumes has come in, and then the ratio itself is considered quite acceptable because it's not too far from the bottom. Okay, and then what attracted me is actually the big upside of this counter. Yeah, if you see from the bigger picture, or maybe I show you the weekly chart lah. Okay, yeah, maybe I show the weekly chart, then it's easier for you to see. Yeah, so you can see that the line of moving average has actually started to perform a golden cross if you see it precisely. Yeah, because you can see from over here the line of moving average has been in the death cross since 2020. Yeah, it's been on the death cross all the way down, and until here only you can see the short-term MA has started to cross upwards on the mid-term MA. Yeah, so this is the first, I mean, the starting signal of a trend reversal, although it's not confirmed yet. Yeah, but it already showed the starting line, I mean the starting sign. Yeah, so this is a counter that you can monitor because it's considered relatively low risk, I would say, because it's not too far from the bottom, which is 375. But then if the reversal happens and the index, I mean the sector of construction, able to continue to bullish and hits higher, then this counter have a really good chance to perform, and you can see the upside is really quite huge. Yeah, so it can easily hit around 64 cents. I'm not surprised if the momentum kicks in. Yeah, of course, for me, if I'm trading on this counter or invest in this counter, I will always have my trading plans, yeah, on which price I enter and which price I will need to cut loss. So I will not, I mean, believe blindly into any prospect or any charts formations. Yeah, so it's not wise strategy that you use in your trading. Yeah, make sure you know where to get in and where to get out. Yeah, so that's the most important. Set your trading plan. Yeah, so I would say. Okay, so So this is my review on the chart of EKOVEST, and hopefully the construction sector able to perform better than when you can see that when the sector of construction able to perform well in overall, our KLSD market will also have a really good momentum. Yeah, so that's what I hope, so that we can have more and more good trading opportunities in our markets. Okay, all right. So I think that's all for this video, for this episode. So I hope you gained something. And lastly, if you like my sharing and like my content, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel, T-Abu Play, and so that you won't miss the next video. Alright? So thank you for watching. I'm T-Abu Play, your trading buddy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.